Hi, this is George Weigel. Welcome to my Garden Tip of the Week series. Let's go see what's going on in the garden today. Hi, I thought we'd talk tomatoes this week, and hopefully you're not having as hard of a time growing a nice crop of tomatoes as I am, but these last few years I've been having a really tough time getting a good crop of tomatoes ripe before the plant dies. I've seen a whole lot of disease these last few years in particular. Septoria leaf spot is one I battle every year. It gets these little spots on and then the leaves turn yellow and it works its way up the plant. And then there's another one called early blight where you get splotches of brown, leaves yellow, same thing, works its way up the plant. So my plants look like this by the time you get to September. Bare legs, you know, they're just dying from the bottom up. And it's kind of a struggle to get the fruit ripe in time before the whole plant just shuts down. I tried a few things to fix it. They say you can rotate the crops, but when you have a fairly small garden, the disease finds it everywhere. So I end up kind of planting in the same general area. And the spores of that disease, both of those diseases actually stay in the soil and come back year after year, so the plants just get reinfected. I've tried disease-resistant varieties like the Mountain Series and Legend. I've tried the new grafted types that are supposedly more disease-resistant, and I think they help a little bit, but it just kind of delays the death. I just get a little bit longer life out of them. Instead of dying the first week of September, they die the third week of September. So, well, anyway, you can see mine are just now starting to ripen, and the problem I ran into this year was just poor pollination too, which I think was from the high temperatures. When you get up into the upper 90s and even 100, it's just too hot for the pollen and it's not viable anymore. It dies, and so you don't get fruit developing. This year I had virtually no fruit in August, which was the first that's ever happened to me. But here I do have it now. It cooled off a little bit. I got some flowers. I got some fruit to pollinate. And I do have green tomatoes that are starting to ripen now. But the problem is I don't know if they're going to ripen in time before the whole plant shuts down. I've been trying to spray with a little bit of liquid copper to keep them going, but that just delays the inevitable too. So hopefully you're doing better than I am in the tomato garden this year. But if not, keep trying, because I can't imagine what a summer would be like without a nice, fresh, red, ripe tomato. See you next week on PennLive.com.